Betelgeuse, commonly known as Alpha Orionis, is the second brightest star in the constellation Orion, marking the Hunter's eastern shoulder. This star has an exciting and rich history. It is said that the ancient Sumerians first spotted it in the 3rd millennium BC, and it has been part of the astronomical legend ever since. The star has been known to flare up occasionally, but nothing compares to what occurred in the late 1800s. Betelgeuse became one of the brightest stars in the night sky in October 1866, visible even during the day. Recently, Betelgeuse has been seen to fade and brighten regularly since then, indicating that the star is reaching the conclusion of its life cycle. Astronomers noticed and recorded this occurrence, which is thought to have been a forerunner to the approaching supernova. Scientists are constantly monitoring Betelgeuse as its supernova is pretty concerning. The big question is, are we ready to face the implications of a Betelgeuse supernova? Stay tuned as we tell you more. Betelgeuse is a red supergiant star in Orion's constellation, 764 times the size of the Sun. It is the 9th brightest star in the night sky and can be seen with the naked eye. Betelgeuse is also one of the biggest known stars, having a diameter of up to 1,000 times that of the Sun. Betelgeuse is thought to be 600 light-years distant from Earth. Infrared observations from satellites have shown that Betelgeuse is surrounded by massive shells of material that have been shed by the star during the last 100,000 years. Betelgeuse has been known to humanity for millennia. Still, its stellar power has increased in recent years, as its imminent catastrophe has become more precise. By early 2020, it had achieved an apparent magnitude of 1.6 and had recovered to its previous brilliance. This great dimming was created by a massive outflow of gas, which cooled and condensed into dust. Betelgeuse is plainly visible to even the most casual viewer, not only because of its brightness and location in the magnificent Orion constellation, but also due to its deep crimson color. According to scientists, it is reaching the conclusion of its life cycle. It will most certainly go supernova in the near future. Typically, a supernova happens when a giant star runs out of fuel and cannot continue to exist. As the star collapses in on itself, a significant quantity of energy is released in the form of light and heat. This is because stars are driven by the fusion of hydrogen atoms into helium atoms. As the star eats hydrogen, it gradually runs out of fuel, and the star finally collapses in on itself. When a star collapses, the pressure and temperature grow so high that a significant reaction occurs, releasing tremendous amounts of energy in the form of light and heat. This intense blast of light is referred to as a supernova. Although supernovae are ordinary in the cosmos, only a few have ever been seen by humans. In 1604, a star in our galaxy known as Kepler's star went supernova. For more than 3 weeks, this supernova explosion was so brilliant that it could be seen throughout the day. Astronomers anxiously await the next great supernova to arrive 400 years after Kepler's star. Because it is one of the most massive stars in the night sky, the Betelgeuse supernova is projected to be extremely stunning. This implies that if it goes supernova, it will emit enormous energy, and the resulting shockwave might be felt on Earth. The Betelgeuse supernova is anticipated to be so bright that it will be visible from Earth with the naked eye. Individuals may use telescopes to watch the star's pulsations, which will help establish its distance and speed. It will be nearly the same brightness as a full moon and linger for many weeks. The explosion would be visible from Earth and shine brightly in the night sky. It will be nearly the same brightness as a full moon and linger for many weeks. The supernova would be so bright at this time that it would throw shadows at night, which might interfere with the ability of animals to use the moon for navigation if they are already sensitive to light pollution. As a result, the new light may interfere with astronomers' observations. It may even be apparent throughout the day and will last many weeks. The explosion would also leave a remnant, gradually fading from vision over many months. Scientists believe that the Betelgeuse supernova would have an impact on Earth's climate as well. The explosion would spew massive dust and gas into the sky, perhaps lowering global temperatures. This might tremendously influence our climate, potentially resulting in a mini ice age. It's hard to estimate when Betelgeuse will go supernova, but astronomers have narrowed the time window. Based on their findings, they estimate the Betelgeuse supernova will occur within the next 100,000 years. That's a very long period in human terms. However, on the cosmic timescale, this is only a moment. For instance, the Sun is 4.5 billion years old. Betelgeuse is roughly 10 to 12 million years old. However, time is quickly running out before its inevitable destruction. This is because Betelgeuse is bigger than the Sun. When it comes to nuclear fuel, massive stars like this burn through it quickly. That's because they live brilliantly, but have a short lifespan. According to research, Betelgeuse has converted its initial hydrogen supply into helium, which it then burned. Right now, it's presumably using helium to produce carbon by burning it. After the carbon is consumed, it will move on to a succession of heavier elements. The resulting structure will resemble an onion, with layers representing distinct aspects. However, the time spent transforming the core into iron is only a short time. Since it can't fuse the iron, the nuclear processes will cease. A neutron star will likely be formed when the core collapses. It is a spectacular finale for such a massive and gorgeous star, yet most of it will be blown into space. However, there is a potential that the supernova will happen considerably sooner. As we mentioned earlier, the star's brilliance has dimmed in recent years, indicating that it's reaching the end of its life cycle. If this pattern continues, a supernova might happen within the next several hundred years. On this note, it's critical to monitor the star's evolution and be prepared for the supernova when it occurs. Scientists depend on the public to assist them in tracking the Betelgeuse star. You may help the scientists by monitoring the star and reporting your findings. This will allow them to follow the star's course towards supernova and may even allow them to anticipate when the explosion will occur. Participating in citizen science initiatives may also assist. These projects enable everyone to participate in scientific research and are typically simple to complete. Participating in the Betelgeuse Brightness Monitor initiative may assist scientists in monitoring the star's brightness. First, make sure you have the proper equipment to witness the supernova. To watch the star in more detail, you'll need a telescope and the proper protective gear to shield your eyes from the blinding brightness of the explosion. Understanding its possible influence on our climate is vital. Do you look forward to Betelgeuse supernova, or would you instead it happens in hundreds of years to come? Let us know in the comments section below. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. If yes, we're sure you would like this next video here. Thanks for watching.